All right, what is up, my little tubers? Rec for some more sealed action here on Arena. Got some more of this early access March of the Machine event that I will be playing. So this is a one-day event. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs. So, a bunch of content creators, streamers, yada, yada, yada. This is a one-day event. This is on a separate account. This is an early access event, which is why I have so many gems. We're going to practice a little bit of sealed here, as that's what the pre-release events always are. What did we open? This looks like... I opened a lot of reprints. I opened a Luris, a Yarok. Okay, I have played against this card. Italia is absolutely busted. 7 mana, 7/7 trample. When it enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this way without paying their... paying their mana cost. That's how good the card is. It made me die. And then you transform it into an 11/11 trample indestructible that deals poison. Absolutely stupid. What is this? Invasion of Chandalar. Alright, so Uber Regrowth, that at the beginning of your upkeep you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Zurgo and Ojutai. 4/4 Flying Haste. Has hexproof as long as they enter the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player. Look at the top three. Alright, so it anticipates Invasion of Ravnica. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. Then it turns into a 5/5. 5/5 probably doesn't do too much, but it's just a strong removal. Yarok's obviously good, and then we have 2 more. Okay. Now this is going to be wonky. Let's take a peek at our other rares. A Invasion of Segovia. Decent 3 mana battle there. And battles are weird. You can read what they do there. Battle is a permanent that enters with defense counters. As a siege battle enters, your opponent will be chosen to protect it while you can attack it. Damage removes its defense counters. When the last counter is removed, exile. So you can, like, burn them as well. And we opened a Heliot. What the heck? The Radiant Dawn. 4 mana, 4/4. Enters the battlefield. Return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. And you can flip it for 3. Turned into a 4/6. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. Some stupid, insane rares and mythics, man. Alright. Well, as always, I will go through and we're going to pull out all the cards I deem playable. Ooh, triple Norn's Inquisitor is pretty good. There's a lot of new abilities. I'm not going to go over them all. Incubate turns basically into creatures based on the number of incubate counters. Backup puts 1/1 counters on, and then it gives the creature that ability if it's on to a different one. Yeah, this format so far has been weird, to say the least. Let's see, what is this? Each player mills 2 cards, so it's like a weird spontaneous mutation. That's not bad. Flash, backup 1, hexproof. So it gives the other creature hexproof if you target something else. And it gives it a 1/1 counter. It's actually pretty solid. Incubate 3, draw a card. That's decent. Looter. There's the Invasion. Xerox Strobe Knights. These are pretty good. 3 mana, 2/2 Flying Vigilance. And then if you've cast 2 or more spells this turn, you can tap it and make a 2/2 Knight. So pretty strong. What is this? 5 mana, Convoke. Interesting. Enters, gives a creature +2/+2 in flying, and you draw a card. Hey, that's not too bad. 6 mana, exile a creature, incubate 3. That's pretty good. Black looks pretty shallow, though. I'm not even sure I'm going to look at black. Yeah, black doesn't look like it's any good. This card's pretty good, though. Yeah, okay, maybe a few cards. Maybe. We'll take a peek. Each player mills 3, then you return up to 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad value. These Doombreakers are just Doombringers are just medium. Any of these land cycling cards are always super good. That's been true of every limited format ever. Any creature with like land cycling is just solid because it can be a land early when you need it, and it's also a relevant threat later on, so don't sleep on those ones. We have a bunch of equipment here. Doesn't look that good. Oh, red is really bad, isn't it? Except for what, a Tali, couple playables, but ooh. Four tandem takedowns. This is an uncommon. This is a really good uncommon, too. Up to 2 target creatures you control each get +1/+0. They deal damage equal to their power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Wow. 4 of those is crazy. Traxxas Fall, that doesn't seem too bad. That's a punch effect. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So that does not work very well with the takedowns, but oh well. Death Touch, however, works extremely well with the takedowns. 3/3 Reach has indestructible as long as it attacked this turn. Oh, as long as it attacked a battle. That's okay. Renata. So yeah, you've seen some of the reprints. A lot of reprints are in this. 5 mana 4/5 that you can turn into a 7/5 menace. That's not bad. There's the value card. 5 mana 3/3, return a creature or battle from your graveyard to your hand. Big Gravedigger, that's okay. On one of the other land cycling cards. Then we have a bunch of multicolor cards. What? Oh, why did I do that? Can you not play this in your main deck? Yes, you can. You don't need to run that as a companion. What are you doing? Invasion of Kaladesh, 2 mana, make a 1/1 flying. Turns into a vehicle powered equal to the number of artifacts you control with crew 1. It's not too bad. 3 mana, 3/3. Incubate 2. Wow, that's a really good 3-drop. Just value. Rada reprint. Invasion of Kylum. That's kind of medium, actually. The battles that don't have an immediate effect, like, you'd have to be extremely aggro to want to run that, I think. Scry 3, then reveal the top. If it's a land or double face draw, that's not too bad. Okay, let's try to make sense of this all. I'm gonna get rid of the Luris so that it doesn't have this weird companion thing over there. Good. Alright, so what are my most powerful cards? Heliod seems insane, Italia is insane. I don't actually think the Invasion of Ravnica is that good. It's decent, but it's actually not that impressive of a battle. Like, Yarok, actually insane, but that's 3 colors. Zurgo's pretty damn good. Zurgo and Ojutai, that is. Invasion's decent, but not crazy. Man, 4 tandem takedowns is so funny. It's hard to make sense of this all. And I kind of want to just play all my best cards, so maybe we just go like some weird Jeskai deck with all these bombs. Even though green is really good. I don't think anybody would fault me for trying to go just Jeskai good stuff. I mean, I think the black is a pretty easy cut. Our black is easily our worst color, so... Let's start off by cutting the black and seeing if maybe we can make some more sense of this all. Gosh, 4 tandem takedowns is so many. I mean, is my blue? The blue has the double Xeric Strobe Knight. Invasion's good. Cards, whatever. My red is just nothing except for the Atali. That's the saddest part about this all. This is looking just like white-green, honestly. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go white-green here. Damn, that sucks, but I think it makes the most sense. Something like this. Are we gonna run all 4 tandem takeouts? I'm not sure, but card is that good. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good looking green-white list. I'm more interested in just getting gameplay in anyways than building the perfect deck, so let's take a peek and see if there were any land. I do get Blossoming Sands. Alright, let's just add lands and go. Again, this is early access event. We get 1 day to play this, so I'm going to record as much as I can. Hopefully, y'all enjoy the content. This will fully release for everybody on Arena on, let's see, April 18th. I'm recording this. This is April 13th, so April 18th is the full release date. But let's try to get some matches and get some reps in with the gameplay. And then, yeah, see if we can do some fun stuff. Turn 2 Inquisitor's good. We can cycle this for a land if we want to. This is solid. Another tandem. I mean, I do have 4 of them in my deck. Great, we did draw the second green source naturally. So this is a 2-mana 1/1, incubate 2 when it enters, and then whenever permanent you control transforms into Phyrexian, put a 1/1 counter on it. So it's a 2-mana 1/1 that can make a 3/3 by itself. Now, if they kill the Inquisitor before I flip this, it's just going to be a 2/2, but that's fine. If they use a removal spell on this, like, that's still extremely valuable for us. And remember, if the Incubator tokens have already been on the battlefield for a turn, they will not be affected by Summoning Sickness if you activate them on that same turn. Making me discard a card, huh? I guess I'll just discard one of my tandems. This is the 2-mana 2/2, turns into a 3/3 and a 1/1 token. Alright, can't be blocked by creature with power. 2 or less. Yeah, Chomping Kabu's kind of nice. So remember, if you back up onto a different creature, that creature gains the ability until the end of turn. It's kind of funny. Etched Familiar, sure. I'll trade this for their Familiar if they want to. I don't think I want to trade my Chomping for their Familiar. So they're going to go back up to 17. I'm going to go to 18. Let's play out our 4/5, and we can make that a 7/5 Menace next turn if we wanted to, although I'm guessing I'm just going to play out my 6/5 Trampler. Opponent discards 2 cards. Rude. Okay. Well, they either chump both of their creatures or they take 10, so... think I like that. It's fine. Awkwardly, if they attack to flip that into a 2/2, they're gonna have to jump with it on the 7/5. Oh, is that lethal? It's really close. So let's go Negotiator, put a counter on the Kavu. Attack with both. And then if they go for triple block on the Kin Beast, we get them. Alright. I would doubt they're mono black. They must be missing a color, but they only have swamps right now, and they've only played black cards. Alright, looks good for us. Got the first round of this sealed. Go to the next. We were playing against, I think this is a Watsy. Orange names are Wizards of the Coast employees. Ooh, this is a nice Renata hand. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. I wonder if we want to wait to run out some stuff until... Like, I guess I'm probably supposed to play our 3/1 on turn 2. This is a 3/1 for 2 that surveils when it ETBs or it dies. Not too shabby. Alright, let's see if they do something here. I guess we're just going to play out another, effectively 3/3. 2 mana, 0/2 backup 1, deals combat damage equal to its toughness, so seems good. As they make a 3/3 of their own, that's fine. We definitely just smack with both. And get the Renata. Old school card, if you'll remember from Theros or whatever. Power equal to Devotion to Green. Each other creature enters with an additional 1/1 counter. And so it's a 2/3 by itself because she has 2 pips of her own. That's kind of scary. There is a White Wrath in the format. I'm not sure if I can really afford to play around it, so I guess I just hit them for 7 here and hope they don't have it. Invasion of Rin, 4 mana, draw 3, then discard a card. Please don't have it. It's a 5 mana, exile all creatures, and then they incubate X, where X is the number of creatures removed. Thank God they didn't. Okay. And that was an insane-o draw for us. So they have some Convoke card in their hand, it looks like. But that will do. All right. Tandem Lookout. Pretty decent. Yeah, you can kill a really large creature with Tandem Lookout if it comes to that. Green-white beats. I might not play all of the matches, similar to the video I think I uploaded yesterday. Well, that was because I got 3 losses, so that couldn't be helped, but because this is on a time limit and the matches actually take, well, Well, rather, we only have a certain amount of time. I'm going to be gone over the weekend, so I'm recording all these videos in one day. And I've already streamed for 8 hours, so... if I cut the video short and just go to another draft for tomorrow, you'll have to excuse it. Placid Rotten Tail for them. 1 mana, 1/1 Vigilance. Fungus Rabbit. Exile from your graveyard, put 2 counters on a creature, activate only as a sorcery. Attack for 3. We have a good lineup here. Norn's Inquisitor. If we don't hit a land for Heliod next turn, then what we can do is cycle this for a forest and still activate the Incubator token. Ooh, they have the Vat Keeper, the good one. Did find a land. That's good. All right, so we can go boom. Attack for 6. Play the tap land. This one's 5 to activate, right? Transform Incubator, double the number of 1/1 counters on it. Hey, Umori! These creatures that are in this format are so weird. I'm gonna trade here, kill the Umori with the Tandem, and then bash him for 8. Oh no, it's not gonna be 8, is it? That's funny. The pump on the Streetwise Negotiator actually doesn't help the damage that it attacks for. Wow, they're just taking it all. This only returns permanent cards. Sure. Destroy it, make a treasure. Attack. Trade's great. We can go Thespian, Surveil, plus Heliod. Punch is good. Then we can play 3 and 2 life to transform this. Nope, they have another removal spell. Alright, let's get all our stuff back. Heliod, let's get the 6/5 Trampler, let's get the Inquisitor. And I'm not going to attack. I don't want to trade for their token when we have Cosmic Hunger in our hand. Sure. 5/5 Menace. Turns into a 7/7. That is a very large creature, no doubt. Have any other enchantments? No, let's see. I guess I'll just play a 6/5 Trampler out. Need to find one of our other tandem lookouts. Yargle! Just 9/5, or 9/3, sure. We can go for the kill here. Oh, that works too. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. Alright. So we can exile their 7/7 and then just a smack with both. Nice. It's 5 mana, exile a permanent. Again, I don't think the flip side of that card is particularly good. But sometimes you can just flip it immediately for an extra 5/5, you know, but... Okay, on to the next. Probably can't keep that. No white sources, nothing to do until turn 4, and that's really only if I drew a few more lands. That hand's good. Keep drawing the Negotiator and the Thespian. I guess I'm going to Thespian next turn, just to get a little Surveil value, and it still hits the same as the Negotiator, although the Negotiator is going to have 3 toughness. Maybe it's still better to run out Negotiator. Oh, they have it. They have the dumb Spell Spear. 2 mana, 2/2. Oh, sorry, how do I click out of that? Anyway, 2 mana, 2/2 Trample Prowess, and then for 3, you can flip it into a 3/3 Trample Ward 2 with double Prowess. It's an insane 2-drop. I will snap block if they attack. Sure. Wow, deal for me. Holy smokes, get out of here. We'll keep that one, I guess. I still need 1 more land, but we have other stuff to do. Anyways. So Pyretic Prankster, 2/1 for 2. It flips into a 3/2 that when it dies, each opponent sacks an artifact or creature. Not a bad card. As far as 2-drops are concerned, it's pretty decent, although not anywhere on the power level of this this damn thing. Like, look at that. For 2 mana. What a card. So here's one of the backup abilities. 2/3 first strike backup 1. If they had pumped up the devil or whatever, the prankster, it would have been a first strike for the turn. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the tandem lookout here and smack in. I want to make sure I use at least one of the tandems before they can blow me out and get something else. Oh, a Bosch! Nice. Now we need to find another land. That's excellent. Funny, funny. It's so weird, like, this is supposed to be a new format, but there's so many old cards, you know? This 2-drop's been really good. It's like a 2 mana 3/3. War Trained Slasher. 4/3 menace. Whenever it attacks a battle, double its power toughness. Okay, so it specifically has to attack a battle. Okay. Trading's great for us, because we can turn that into a 7/5 menace next turn. Well, they're thinking of flipping it. But that's not very good here, right? Now they're just dead to our herd beast. They might not have had a better play, but we'll find out. 7 menace, good to go. All right. We're rolling in that sealed money now. 4-0 start. Good, good. Alright, this might be the last match we play, as that took a while to fire. Ooh, is this hand keepable? Yeah, I don't think it is. This grabs a forest. That's 5. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that hand down. That was all haymakers and nothing early. That hand's actually fine. 2 2-drops that are both 3 power with a punch effect. Oh, which is actually really good versus my, or rather that's Rotten Tail's really good versus it, but we did draw another knight here, so we can go turn 2 Cavalier, turn 3 Billy Rider, and this will attack as a 3 power first striker next turn. Flywheel Racer. 2 mana, 3/2, Vig, crew 1, vehicle. And they can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, so... can kind of act like a little bit of a ramp spell. Would love to hit a forest next turn for Renata. Renata really would have liked to have come down before the Billy Rider, but... don't think I'm supposed to do that. This is just straight up punch, though, right? Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature, planes, well, or battle, I guess, this time. Flitting Gorilla. 2/2 flying. When it dies, each player mills 2, then you may exile it. Even when you do, put a creature or battle from your graveyard on top of your library. Okay. Force cycle. Land. Pass. We're not doing much here. Is this a knight? No, it's a demigod. Portent Tracker. 2 mana 1/1, untap a land, choose target battle. If an opponent protects it, remove a defense counter, otherwise put a defense counter on it. Interesting. Activate their Flywheel Racer, end of turn. And cast Vanquish the Weak. Nice. What you got over there, OP? What you doing? Okay. 6-drop? Invasion of Lorwyn. Oh, that's the nice one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Destroy target non-elf creature an opponent controls. And then it flips into a XX where the number of lands they have. Pretty good. Oh no, we need a land. We need a land. I guess we'll keep it. This is... I don't understand this card. Choose target battle. If an opponent protects it, remove a defense counter from it. Oh, I see. If an opponent protects it. I see. I am technically the one protect. I see what it means now. Okay. I was getting confused. I thought that was like an active state. Like if I choose to block it later on. But it is enchanting me or whatever, and I am the one technically protecting it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Sure. They used a big removal spell for my 3-1. I'm okay with that. They do get to flip their battle. We're definitely losing this game. It's going to turn into a 5-5. Okay. Now, if they have lands, yeah, they're prioritized to play them out. Let's get 3 permanents back. Let's get the big boy, the Renata, and the Wary. So if the opponent bricks for a turn or two, we might be okay. Although if they draw land, that's still a little bit awkward because it does pump up the forces. Oh, wow, they are really not wanting to attack. Sure. It's a great draw, obviously. Let's get the Renata online first. Okay, so now they're going to send the flyer. This sacks and drains for 1. It's not a huge deal. This Ancient has reach, so we might be able to get them with hidden reach. We'll find out in a second here, but this is going to turn into a 7-6 Trampler. I'm probably never going to be attacking this battle anymore, right? It just doesn't matter at this point in the game. Alright, let's make some moves. If they put the 7-7 on the 4-2, we'll just punch it afterwards. But I want to see if they're putting the 7-7 on the Ancient. Okay, we can just pass priority then. Sure, they're going to drain for 1. Take 7. I'm happy with that. We get to surveil for 1. Oh, that isn't exactly 2 colors. So we don't even want that, because that's 2 colors, right? I think that counts. Okay, 8-8 forces now. One card in their hand. What you got, friend? -4, -4, and they get to surveil. Okay. So if we draw a land here... Ooh, I'm really glad they're attacking with the flyer. Because now they can't get back their winnowing their forces if they Yes, yes, yes. Nice. This is perfect. Fine. And we want to attack with all here. Because the Rotten Tail really wants to chump. The Ancient has trample, so... really put them in an awkward position. Good. So they go to 3, we play Inquisitor. Inquisitor makes a 3/3 attacking next turn as well, because of the Incubate 2 and the ability. So they're going to need something pretty spicy here. Now, they did Surveil 2 on top, right? So, who knows? They might. Or if there's a random card that can add 5 damage in green-black for 5 mana. We almost died to their own Tandem Lookout, 4, 5, 6, 7, but not quite. Okay, they're attacking. I'm not quite sure what they can do here, but we'll find out in a second. Okay. So they're going to have a removal spell for my Ancient. They're going to have to chump the Beast, but then they still take 5. Like, I could have given Menace there, but I would have had to pay 2 life, so that's risky since they still have that 4/4 flyer. Yep, it was removal. Nice, but didn't matter. Again, like I said, we made that Phyrexian token. And that's good game, baby. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it there with this deck. I think, we're now 5-0. And like I said, I want to make sure I get some more videos done before I have to leave for the weekend, so... let's call it good there. Nice little 5-0 sealed pool with a pretty straightforward green-white deck. I mean, 4 tandem takeout, or takedown is kind of funny. These are uncommon, by the way, but all we did was have, like, a decent creature curve, and otherwise, I don't think we did anything too special. Never got to flip the Heliod. But yeah, that was a fun one. Thanks for watching this Mom sealed event. Hopefully that preps you a little bit for your pre-releases if you're going to those. And as always, thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.